Welcome to Loving Life with Laine. Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Laine's Love Language in the Midnight Hour, okay? Because it's late and I'm up. I was up late editing videos. I have actually an interview to do in the morning time. I'm going to take myself to bed soon, but I wanted to share what's on my heart for me to share with you all. So, because I'm trying to commit myself to a schedule to give you affirmations weekly, because I need the affirmations myself. I need to be intentional about being positive. And this month of May has been a hard month to be positive if you're paying attention to what's going on in the United States. I'm mainly speaking to the people in the United States. I know it's hard for people in Ukraine and other countries as well, but you know what's going on here is just as daunting especially for those of us who have never had lived through a significant long-term period of hardship, right? So I just decided to start talking about the month of May. Usually we say April flowers bring May showers. May is usually like that month, and you know, in terms of the weather, is great, but the month of May for me is usually, it signals like joyful stuff, like the end of the school year, graduations, weddings, baby showers, reunions, traveling, summer jobs, you know, stuff like that. It's fond memories for me. And all of those are wonderful events that like bring joy and happiness and togetherness, you know, making people feel loved. But right now it's being overshadowed by like a war playing in the background. We got rising COVID infections. We got ridiculous gas prices. The cost of goods and services are through the roof. Everything has increased except for working people's pay. And that's all been while we like suffer through one mass shooting after the other, right? You scared to go to Walmart. It's ridiculous. If you have a sensitive spirit like me, all these things can easily overwhelm you. It can cause you to begin to see the glass as half empty as opposed to half full. And trust me, you know, I have been there a couple of times throughout this month. I'm here to let you know that at times like this, we need to focus on the good and the love of God if we're gonna make it. If you're a believer, you got to remember why you are here. You are a spiritual being having a natural experience, not the other way around. You are not a natural being having a spiritual experience. So please believe and know that everything will work out for your good, your greater good, right? You don't need to know how. You just need to trust that it will. Recently, I suffered like a disappointment for an opportunity I was expecting. I was geeked, expecting to receive how I was expecting. Y'all was expecting. However, the opportunity was offered to someone else. Let me tell you, it stung. I was like, well, damn. On the inside, in my head, I'm just being honest. I cuss in my head sometimes, okay? Anywho, I was reminded that sometimes not getting what I want when I want it is also a blessing, right? I have to believe that everything is working together for my good. I know it is. I remember the songs of Blackness. You remember that song? Hold on, change is coming. Hold on, don't worry about a thing. Hold on, you can make it. Yeah, I'm not a singer, but you know that song. Everything's gonna be all right. And I believe that everything will be all right, because this too will pass, right? So, you know, you will do great things, like, because you have everything that you need in you to be great. Like, I believe I'll do great things because I feel like I'm destined for greatness, and you are too. Now, my greatness might not look like your greatness, but as long as we are adding love to this world, doing good and spreading joy, we both are great. I think people confuse that, especially in this social media age, with your name being up in bright lights on a marquee or somebody, you got 50,000, 11 million likes or whatever. But me being a small content creator with a small number of subscribers today, that does not mean I'm not great. I am greater than what I would be had I not stepped into this ministry of celebrating small businesses and creating affirmation content like this. My mother used to say the only thing worse than a failure is somebody who never tried. And I couldn't sit on this gift. I feel it's my call for this season, and I feel like I'm walking into it as God leads me. I was thinking, if you knew today was your last day, what would you do differently? Like, today was somebody's last day. And if they had us to do all over again, I'm sure they would not have stressed about some of the stuff we're stressing about. Yeah, things are happening around us, but that's stuff that we can't control. But they wouldn't have stressed themselves out, probably over a deadline that gave them a heart attack, or maybe they wouldn't have fought with their kid over not making the bed, or maybe the husband, maybe he would have made some time to go see his parents. Maybe somebody said that, oh, I'm too busy. I doubt if you knew it was your last day, you wouldn't walk out the house without kissing your wife or your husband. Maybe that wife would be stubborn. Maybe she'd apologize to her husband before she leave, or maybe she would have been nicer to the barista at the Starbucks because she was mad at her husband. She snapped on her. Love these things. There are plenty of mountains to climb in this life journey. Don't allow yourself to be one of them. Be intentional about being positive. Being positive isn't like pretending that everything is good. It's just like choosing in your head to see the good in everything, and that's not always an easy thing to master. I know that. I'm not being unrealistic, but it's possible. That doesn't mean you stop being realistic about things that, things that need to be changed, right? But you just decided to choose to have an attitude of gratitude, as they say, so that your heart and mind and spirit can accelerate to a higher altitude. So, we can attract the stuff that we want in our lives, right? The positive things. So this week, just do me a favor, challenge yourself to be positive on purpose. I'm going to do it with you. And instead of saying, I'm tired, or I'm so tired of washing dishes and doing the laundry, just tell yourself, okay, I like having a clean kitchen and clean clothes for myself and my family, all right? That's another one. Instead of me saying, I hate this job, I'm going to say, I'm thankful I had this job. This job helps me to provide what I work towards walking into my purpose of getting either a better job or starting my own business, okay? It's provision, and so it's giving me provision. God is my provision, but is it helping me to give me the provision, right? Instead of saying I don't have the energy to work out, I'm going to say that I'm going to use the energy I do have to do something good for my body today, because my body deserves it. So I'm just going to reframe my mindset. Let us all reframe our mindset so we can manifest like what we want in this life. It doesn't matter if you're a believer or not. The spiritual laws of attraction is undefeated, okay? You will have whatever you confess, whether it's louder in your head or in your heart, in your spirit, whatever you telling yourself, that's what's going to happen. Whatever a man thinketh, so is he. So think you're because you are. And you deserve all the love, success, and joy your heart and body and spirit can hold. Well, that's enough of my midnight hour affirmation. But until next week, keep living life limitlessly. It's been a pleasure sharing this message with you because it's helping me.